This is a really good question. Perhaps the first thing to say is, what is our definition of meditation? So meditation really is an umbrella term that contains all sorts of different practices, from basic mindfulness to compassion practices, to resting in the ultimate state of reality, to transcendental trance-like states that you want to create. Meditation itself is a huge, huge practice that contains lots of specific practices. In terms of our goal of meditation, well, this will be down to the specific type of meditation that we're engaging in. In terms of mindfulness, the specific goal that we're trying to attain is to become present in our situation, to experience this moment just as it is. When we engage with mindfulness practice, what we start to do is to become aware of what's happening in the present moment. So it may be, to begin with, we become aware of our breath. It could be that we're aware of the pressure that is exerted on our body from our cushion, or perhaps the feeling and sensation of our feet resting on the ground. It could be that we become aware of the cool air as it rests against our skin. It could be that we become aware of the colours and the shapes of the things that we can see in front of us. It could be that we become aware of any smells or sounds that are in this present moment. It could be that we become aware of the thoughts that are happening in our mind, the emotions that are happening to us at the moment. But the goal of mindfulness meditation is just to have this awareness of the present moment, whatever is happening in the present moment. And so most people imagine that the goal of meditation or the goal of mindfulness is to somehow still the mind, to get rid of the thoughts out of the mind. So I hear it a lot that when people start to meditate, they say, well, my meditation was rubbish. I've had a really bad meditation because I couldn't stop thinking the whole session. I sat down at the beginning of the session, you rang the bell, I didn't stop thinking all the way through the session, and then you rang the bell again, and I'm still thinking. So my meditation was very bad. Or I had to keep coming back again and again to the breath. So I came back to the breath maybe 100 times in 2 minutes. You know, my meditation was really bad because my mind wasn't still. Well, actually, in terms of mindfulness, we could say that this is a good meditation because we were aware that we didn't stop thinking the whole time. We were aware that we had to keep bringing our mind back to the sensation over and over again. So I think in an ultimate sense, there isn't such thing as a bad meditation. There isn't such thing as a bad mindfulness practice. We sit down, we remind ourselves of the intent or the goal or what we're doing, which in the case of mindfulness would be, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to become aware of the present moment. We follow the technique, which may be to bring our mind back constantly over and over and over again to the sensation of the breath as it comes and goes. And then we just see what happens for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, for 20 minutes, however long you've decided to sit there. Whatever happens in that time is not wrong. There's no bad meditation. It's just what happened in that moment. And so the goal of mindfulness really is just to become aware of the present moment, to become aware of what's happening in the moment. And if our mind is racing, if there's lots of thoughts happening, this is just what's happening in the moment. This isn't a bad meditation. This is, a meditation, a mindfulness practice. This is a practice. And in that practice, we may have moments of awareness and we may have moments of unawareness.